how do I know if I'm supposed to fast while I'm consecrating and dedicating? And before I forget to mention this, because I want to make sure that this is said, the ultimate goal is for us to live a consecrated life. I don't go on a consecration. I am consecrated. The life that I live is a consecrated life. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to this. How do I know if I'm supposed to fast while consecrating and dedicating? All right, number one, here's a question that I need to ask myself. Am I dealing with unbelief and doubt? Be honest with yourself. Or am I dealing with this thing? Am I walking in the full purpose of what the Father has called me to do? Am I doing those things, or am I still doubting? Am I having low self-esteem issues? Like, oh, I don't know. I don't feel this way. No, I am who the Father says that I am. And I can do what he says that I can do. All right. Number two, are you having difficulty subduing your flesh? Let's talk about it as related to promiscuity, as related to overeating, as related to unchecked thought patterns, impulsive behavior, having fits of rage, just throwing stuff, just outbursts of wrath. All right. Impulsive behavior, addictions to pornography, addictions to social media. Every time we see you, you got something in your hand. You go, I'm working. Stop lying. You working more on that than you working on yourself. Oops. All right. Addicted to social media, repetitive sin patterns, and or bound by strongholds. So this is what I'm asking myself. Am I having difficulties in subduing my flesh, subduing my thought patterns? Yeah, I need to fast. I need that thing to be uprooted out of me. I need that. So because fasting, it lets your flesh know that it is no longer in charge. My spirit man is dominating. Fasting, listen to this, fasting without praying and meditating is not fasting. That's a diet. People do that all the time. I'm just not gonna eat today. I'm fasting. But are you praying? Are you feeding your spirit? Are you building yourself up? Are you praying in the Holy Spirit? Are you praying and building yourself in the language that the Father has given you, that perfect prayer? Are you doing that? Now, repetitive fasting on a weekly basis or a yearly basis, talking about Daniel's fast, Esther's fast, without change is religion. That's just a religious notion that people do all the time. And wow. We have to break away. We have to break away from just doing things because that's what we go. Every January we're gonna go on a Daniel's fast. The last time I checked, your name wasn't Daniel.